My name's Anna Marta. I'm one of the room leads at Focus Surrey, and I also do the planning of the art activities for the club. And today we will be looking at how to use toilet roll or kitchen roll in a bit more creative ways. One of the exercises that I'll be showing you is how to make these little guys. Rawr! How to make these toilet slash kitchen roll monsters. And let me just go through the materials that we're going to be needing for today's activity. So we're going to need kitchen roll or toilet roll. We're going to need some scissors. Mine are children safe, but if you don't have child safe scissors, ask an adult to help you along in this exercise. We're going to be needing some glue. Again, I have my W.H. Smith watercolor paint, but any water-based paint will work perfectly fine for this activity. I have somewhere to put the paint. In this case, I'm using the back of a cereal box. I have a paintbrush and I have a little pot of water to clean my brush with. We're also going to need a glue stick, a pencil, a pen, and maybe some paper. So let's get started. So first off, I need to choose which one of these I want to use, and I will use the toilet roll because I want to use it maybe into a shape, a size that's not as regular. So the way that I use it is I flatten it first a little bit to help me with the cutting. This might be a little bit tricky, so if you need some help, feel free to ask someone to help. You can ask a friend, your brother, your sister, your mother, your dad, your gran, whoever's around that might be able to help you. And I just chopped that through once I flattened it, and it comes out pretty good and stable. So I have the size the size roll that I want to use. Next up, I'm gonna paint it. So let's come over to my paints, and I think a good monster color is green. So I'm gonna get my green, pop it onto my painting surface. I'm gonna dip my brush in the water, just dab some of the paint onto it, and now I'm just gonna paint away. Now, because I'm using watercolors, they're actually not the best paint for this because they're quite watery. So, but they seem to work just fine. I'd say that probably gouache or child-friendly acrylics might be best. Might be a better option to use, but at the moment this is doing the trick. So I need to get a little bit more paint because that one didn't cut it. Just gonna dip it again. Also, there's no need to be precious about this. We just want to try to cover as much of the surface as possible. But again, if you're not a big fan of using paintbrushes, feel free to use sponges, feel free to use your fingers. If you're not a fan of paint at all, we can also use felt tips to decorate the surface of the roll, or we could use collage elements. So you can cut bits into shapes and just stick them on, which we are going to do a little bit of, but at the moment I just really wanted to cover my thing green. So I'm going to let that one dry, and while that one dries, I have a cheat sheet that I did earlier, and this one's nice and dry. I've colored it green, as you can see as well, and we can get on to decorating it. So I'm going to make some more space. I'm going to put all of these paints away, and to the decoration I really only need two things. I just need my pen, my pencil, the paper, and potentially my scissors and the glue stick. So what are the things that I need to decorate this guy for? I need to make him potentially a mouth, and I need to make some eyes, and if I want to add any other things, I can also do that. So I'm going to draw the shapes that I need on the side, or actually I could even draw it directly onto the paper, but I'm just going to actually wait for that for a bit more detail. So I'm just going to draw an oval. That's going to be my mouth, and I'm going to draw two eyes. I'm actually going to use a cheat, and I'm going to use the inside of my scissors as the models for my eyes. And now that I have that, I am going to just snip these out. Again, if you have a little bit of issues cutting, it's alright if it's not perfect. Or if you don't like cutting at all or really struggle, you can just draw directly onto the roll with the pen. But if you really want the cutout effect, feel free to ask someone to help you. I'm sure they'll be happy to. And I'm going to cut out the eyes. Actually, something really good to use is, if you do have googly eyes at home, use those. But because quarantine is around, I do not have access to my usually bounds of googly eyes. So I will be cutting mine out of paper. There we go. And that is done. So I've cut my eyes out, I've cut my mouth out, and I'm just gonna give him some more details. So I'm gonna give him a couple of teeth. I'm gonna give him some sharp teeth because it's a monster. And the teeth on this guy aren't even, just so you know. And I'm gonna give the details onto my eyes. I'm gonna do just 2 little black dots with my marker. And this is what I got so far. There we go, some eyes and a mouth. And now I am gonna stick it onto my toilet roll surface. I'm just gonna put some glue on this. So if you aren't a fan of cutting things out, I would recommend you draw directly with your pens onto the surface. So just to make sure that this is gonna stick nice and evenly, we are gonna count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go, we've got a mouth. And now we're gonna give this guy some eyes. So again, put that on, and I'm gonna press it down and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. And the other eye actually looks quite good. You could have a one-eyed monster if you wanted. But I've made 2 eyes, so I'm gonna give him the second eye. There we go. And pop it over there. I'm gonna count to 10, press it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. So we've got our face going on, and it's a nice, cute little monster face. And we can give some more details directly by drawing directly onto the surface. We can give him some eyebrows. This guy's a bit surprised. Maybe we can give him a nose. There we go. I gave him a bit of a snake nose. I don't know if you can see that. Actually, I'm going to change that nose. There we go. I'm going to give him some ears on the side. There we go. And actually, if you want to give him a little bit more charisma, you can actually do some cuts on the top just so that they can act as hair. There we go. And just flick it forward, give it a bit of texture like that. And I'm gonna give him some arms by doing a deeper cut on the side. And you can do this by giving deeper cuts on the side like that. There we go. Or by just sticking it on with some more paper. There we go. And all the way down. So this guy now has some weird looking arms. Poor guy. There we go. I folded it at the back so that they kind of come forward like that. So this is what they were doing, and I just folded it forward. There we go. And now he's got arms. and he's truly scared. There you go. And he can come and play with his other monster friends. And there's multiple ways that you can do this. I did the cutting a bit more specific for this one, but if you're not a great cutter, you can literally just cut squares and triangles. That's what I did with this one. Give them some detail and then stick them on to your little toilet roll figures. And here we go. We got cute little toilet roll and kitchen roll monsters. Hope you've enjoyed our crash lesson and have fun. See you later.